Morning, people. Hope you're all well. Firstly, apologies for the croaky voice. I've got the lurgy and don't feel $1,000,000, but I'm just out and about getting my chores done, and then I'm going to hit the sofa. Anyway, just been in the car and was listening to a publican who runs a pub and basically bemoaning the death of the pub sector, the death of the pub industry, and the complete lack of care, attention, and understanding that this government, but also successive governments, have given to the pub sector. It is part of our culture, it's part of our life, it's part of our country, and it is dying on its arse, and it's only going to get worse. Successive governments have just heaped trouble after trouble after trouble onto that sector. Tax raises, business rates, increases in minimum wage, and now things like the new employment rights bill, which means that pubs that hire even temporary staff, even if those temporary staff are absolute crap, just can't get rid of them, and have also got to pay them top dollar for the privilege of doing it as well. So I'm putting out a plea. Christmas is coming. We're nearly in December. We're going to be having family gatherings, works parties, getting together with mates that you might only see once or twice a year. Please, please go and do that in a pub. Go and do that in your local pub. Show them some love, show them some care. I know the cost of living is tough for everyone. I know we're all skin. I am. I know that business is not great. I know that very few of you have got the money to spend that you would like to spend. But I'm sure in many cases you will be having a night out. You will be going somewhere. Do it in a pub. Do it in a local pub. Get to know your local landlord. Go and buy a few pints or a few glasses of wine. Have a burger and chips, whatever it might be. They need our help. They need money to be spent in the sector. They need money to be spent in the industry. They are a haven for many people. They are a haven for people that don't necessarily have very many mates, and they go and sit in the pub of an afternoon with a newspaper and they nurse a pint or 2 pints for 3 or 4 hours, and they chat to a few people and they feel part of a community. It's good for employment, it's good for mental health, it's good for our culture, it's good for society, in my opinion. And lots of you go, oh, boozing, you're encouraging boozing. Not necessarily. Go and buy a lemonade and a packet of crisps. Just go and spend some money in our pub sector. We need it, they need it, and it's vital that we keep this sector alive to retain some of the traditions, some of the culture, some of the sociability that this country grew up with. And it's dying. It's really dying. And if you are in the government or in politics and you're watching this, scrap business rates for businesses like pubs. Change the employment rights bills so that people can employ temporary staff more easily, can employ 17 and 18 and 19-year-olds and give them a few shifts a week. But also at the same time, if they're crap and they don't turn up for work or they're miserable, that you can get rid of them as well. We need to have flexibility in business. We need to have flexibility in industry. And it's all very well giving rights to workers, but what about rights to businesses that employ those workers? So please, as I say, this Christmas, support the pub sector. Go and have a couple of beers. Go and have a glass of wine. Big up the Great British Pub.